It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Continuing our heritage celebrations right here in the kitchen, making traditional and unique South African dishes. En vandag maak ons lekker boerekos. Weet, as 'n kind kan ek onthou die hele familie op Sondag saamgetrek het en dan was dit rys, vleis en aardappels en dan 'n lekker pudding daarna, saagpudding, melktert, perskeskeifies met vla of selfs 'n heerlike malva pudding. But today we're making something different, but still boerekos. Moira in studio with us. Moira, lovely to have you with us in studio. So, the focus today on the Afrikaans side of the cooking.
Yes, well, thank you for having me on the show again.
Such a pleasure.
It's such a pleasure cooking with you. When I was growing up, my mom used to make boere beans. Well, she called it boerebeentjies or boere beans.
Yes.
And her version was green beans. And she used to sit for hours slicing the green beans. They had to be sliced very thinly and in the perfect way. And so I thought I'd do a spin-off on that because it was one of my favourite, comfort foods when you were growing up, especially with a Sunday roast. So we're going to do a little spin on it. We're going to make the boere beans, but then we're going to put it into little tartlets.
I like it.
With some bacon, because bacon goes so well with the green beans.
It's almost like we're modernising it a bit.
We are modernising it. I've also added in some butter beans, but let's get going and then we'll add on along the way.
Right.
So we're frying your onions in some butter.
All right.
We're going to add some garlic.
Perfect.
Right. And then we're going to just saute that a little bit. And then we'll add some potatoes. Now we're doing it back to front because before you would add in your beans and your potatoes and you would cook it. Now, because the beans are cooked, we're just adding the potatoes.
Oh, I see. The potatoes, they're not cooked in any way. They've just been...
They've just been cubed. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some stock to there.
Okay.
And then the stock, you're going to let it cook. And then when it's cooked nice and softly, then we'll add the rest of the ingredients.
All right. So what kind of stock are we putting in here? Is it a vegetable, a chicken, or a beef stock?
It's up to you what you want to use. If you're vegetarian, then use a vegetable stock. Otherwise, chicken works really well with it.
Okay.
Because it gives that extra meatiness and it goes with the Sunday roast.
Nice.
So now we're going to bring that up to the boil. And if you want to just, with the time limits, we've just got one ready already.
All right, cool.
So that one, you'll just let it cook down.
So this one has been cooked down already?
This one's cooked down. The potatoes are nice and soft. Because remember, you need to be able to mash it slightly.
Okay. All
and we're going to add in our green beans.
Put up our temperature there. Perfect.
All right. We're going to add in the green beans.
And look at that, nicely sliced of you already.
It's all done, all nice and even.
Yes.
And we're going to add in some butter beans.
Okay.
Remember just to drain your butter beans and give them a rinse. Just so that they mix in nice with the potatoes and you've got all the flavour coming through from the butter beans and the green beans. Right. And then just remember, because your potatoes have cooked in the stock, there is salt in it already, so be careful with your seasoning. So you add in a little pinch.
Okay.
And then we'll put in some black pepper, because boere beans for me is lots of black pepper.
Well, any beans technically for me is black pepper, so
correct. So
there we go.
I like a little bit of zing in it. I add in some lemon, just a squeeze of lemon, just to bring out the flavours of the garlic, the beans, and all the ingredients that you're cooking with. Now you can see all the liquid has evaporated, and now all we do is we mash it like you would normal boere beans with a potato masher, or you can whiz it with a blender, but I like it rustic.
Okay, rustic, like just normal mash it by hand.
Just normal mash. And I have one done here already, so we can carry on and do it.
All right.
You'll see how lovely it came out. It's nice and rustic. It's got lovely flavours coming through from the beans and the butter beans. And obviously the nutrition is there.
Yes.
All right, so then you're going to take a muffin tray and you line it with your bacon. Streaky bacon is the best to be used. And then we're just going to add a teaspoon of the filling in the middle.
All right.
And now, why don't you do that for me?
Why not?
And then I'll make the egg custard.
Okay, you make the egg custard. I'm going to swap around with you.
Swap places with you.
So how?
So you just want 1 tablespoon, because you're still going to add some egg custard to that.
Is that good, just like that?
That's perfect.
All right, I'll try and stick to that.
Yeah.
Let's make a couple here.
And then on your left, I've got my eggs, and I'm going to add some milk into that.
All right.
A little bit of flour. And while you add the flour, you don't want it to clot. You're going to just whisk with your whisk. This is really just to bind the egg custard. And then we're going to add a little bit of baking powder so that it rises.
Okay.
It's like a little mini quiche.
Boere bean tartlets right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show this morning. If you want to get your hands on the recipe, very easy. SMS the keyword KOO to 33728. That's KOO to 33728. We'll send you the shopping list. Also add a link to the recipe that you can go follow. Just keep in mind those SMSs cost R1.50.
All right.
Okay.
And lastly, I add in some Parmesan cheese just to make it extra cheesy. And it's really lovely.
Yeah.
It brings out all the flavours. It's really decadent. And then you'll take your spoon. This is probably easier to use, or a little jug, and then you take some of the egg custard and you just pour it over the top.
Okay.
And then it'll seep through.
That is the cherry on top for sure.
And then you're going to put it into the oven and you're going to bake it at 180, a nice hot oven, 15 to 20 minutes,
All right, until the
depending
bacon
on
is
your
done.
oven heat. And then on my left, you can see the finished product. It's lovely and delicious. It looks wholesome. And that served on your plate with your Sunday roast looks so much better than just a spoon of food.
I like it. Brilliant. That's amazing. What a great idea. Boere bean tartlets this morning. The keyword KOO to 33728. If you want to see how we made it one more time, here's your chance.
Line muffin tins with streaky bacon. Saute onion and garlic, then add potatoes and chicken stock and cook until potatoes are soft. Add KOO green beans and KOO butter beans. Cook for 10 minutes. Mash the mixture together. Season and add a squeeze of lemon. Put spoonfuls into each muffin tin hole on top of the bacon. Whisk together eggs, milk, flour, parmesan and baking powder. Then pour over Boere bean mixture. Bake for 20 minutes. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword KOO to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
And there you have it, some Boere bean tartlets right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. But we would like to ask you to share your recipes with us. If you have some beautiful recipes using KOO products, share them with us. You can email those recipes to food@expressoshow.com, and Chef Moira could be making your recipe live on air right here on Expresso.